Fernando Tatis
Leading
Jr.
off
to
the
hit here.
afternoon for San Diego, the right fielder, Fernando. Tatis Jr.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
That one out to right. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Luis Ariz stands in. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Manny Machado.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
That one inside, and it's 1-0. One away with a runner at third here in the third and final game of the series. And Manny gets a piece. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Jackson Merrill now at the plate.
Oh, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, our starting pitcher in this one, Nick Pivetta. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Merrill, long run into the gap. And makes the grab. One down. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Tucker headed for third. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. In there safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball.
Tied up here in the early going. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Base hit, left center field. Ohtani rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that's outside. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Makes the grab, 2 down. Michael Busch getting ready to hit.
Second baseman, Michael Busch.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Pat off of first with 2 away. Lined, and that's a base hit. Adele quickly gets it back in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Everything came together for him. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said.
Now this one gets through. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Cal Raleigh. Ray back to work. Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way.
The count.
Smoked on the ground to second. Busch whips it to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Swanson throws across the diamond. Bogaerts retired. Padres go down. Bottom of the 2nd. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
There's the swing and a miss. Pivetta goes 6 feet 5 inches, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And it's fouled away. 0-1 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
In the air, right field. Tatis pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
The right fielder, number
Here's Kyle
30,
Tucker.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And
That's
another ball.
2-0.
Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 out, space is empty. The throw to first. Out number 3. Top half of the third inning. So here's the Padres DH, Travis d'Arnaud. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Joe Adele. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
And they'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Next offering is outside.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored. Foul ball. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. A sliding stop. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Shohei Ohtani. Strike 1.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
1-1.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-1. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. And there's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty much a model.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Adele makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one lifted to left. 2 away. Swanson digs in. RBI single his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Hit in the air, right field. Tatis. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Back to the mound. He's got it. Handles, throws to first. One up, one down. Now Machado up here. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Line to left. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Jackson Merrill digs in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, the catcher.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Merrill, the runner at first with 2 gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. This one smoked out to left. That's a hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Grounded out his first time up. Two on, 2 outs. And a ground ball to first. And foul ball. This one popped up. He's got it, and that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. Nice grab to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. 0 for 1 so far. And strike 1 to the catcher. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The third baseman, number
Jazz
13.
Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 2 in this one. That one fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that extends the inning for Kyle Tucker.
Back against the wall with
Now
2
batting,
strikes, but
the
found
right
a way. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
And a foul ball. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. That's the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Here comes X to the plate.
Bogart.
Ray back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter.
Foul.
That one
Inside ball.
Look out. That one the other way. Bush gets it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So here's Darno with 1 out. Struck out swinging his first time. Late on that fastball.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
0-2.
1 down, base is empty. And he grounds 1 to the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Joe Adell. He's 0 for 1. Inside, just missed. Adele, 25 years old, usually in center field, but today starting in left. And a foul ball.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. When you
right
connect
fielder,
and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at the friendly confines, here's Shohei Ohtani.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill makes the play, and there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Machado pulls it down, and there are 2 outs.
The first baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Cody Bellinger. And that one is downstairs, and that is ball 1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And we're back. Top 6. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arraez. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Bellinger. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Manny Machado up to the plate.
13, Manny Machado.
And Manny gets a piece. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No
Well,
ball,
on the
2 strikes.
mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
The other way. He's got it. There's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Up the middle, Swanson fires to first on the run, and they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
And that one pulled foul.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Leading off for the
So a
Cubs,
man at first.
the shortstop.
And here is Dansby Swanson.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 76, Johnny Brito.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Merrill makes the catch. And there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Armstrong.
Puts a bunt down. And a foul ball. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Safe at second. And now a man into scoring position. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Cronenworth throws on to first. And that is out number 2. So up now for Chicago, Carson Kelly. He's grounded out a couple of times. Foul ball there. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
He makes the grab, and that is the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. And that is out of play. Into center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it, but can't get there in time. It's down. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Scott Effross.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 57, Scott Effross.
And that one fouled off. To short, could be 2. The throw to second, a double play, and the first batter faces in relief. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
0-1.
that one down the line, and it goes just foul. 0-2 now. Stays alive. And now 1-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those.
3. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Just off the inside edge. Fouled off to the right. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Cronenworth. Over to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. 1 for 3.
Tucker.
Pitch misses. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
No strikes.
That one the other way. Bogarts with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now
2 down, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. And that one hammered. That's back there. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. We're at the top of the 8th. Here comes Travis d'Arnaud.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Gets under and pops it up. Kelly moving under this one. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Adele up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. That one
3 balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. The Padres trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his 2nd double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. Pulls that one foul. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Here at Wrigley Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. In half to hit.
For the Cubs, the left fielder,
Matsui
Ian.
in his second season,
Happ.
29 years old, and he was born in Japan. The wind of the pitch. Outside,
out.
1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that
I got a
time.
ball, 1 strike.
And Ian swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. Now 1 away.
The first baseman, number 35.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Way
That's a
high.
ball.
They say you win. Base is empty, 1 away.
ball, 1
Here the
strike.
bottom half of the 8th inning. Towards first. He takes it on
Got
his
him.
own. 2 up, 2 down. Michael Bush,
Now back,
the next
second
Cub to hit.
baseman, Michael Bush.
So now a
Reaching
pinch
for the
hitter,
Cubs.
Nico
Number
Horner,
2,
looking for a
Nico
2-out spark with the bases empty.
Horner.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that's a base hit into left field.
Now, just a total
Now
nightmare
batting,
for
the
lefties.
shortstop,
I'd be very
Ken
surprised to
Page.
see that matchup again.
What
Just a
the?
solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the
0-1's
base
the
hit.
count.
Those always feel great.
Horner on the go. Strike in there. High and throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Horner on at second with 2 down. That's to third. Fires across
He's
the
out.
diamond. Inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado.
Now pitching for the
Here comes
Cubs,
the closer here in the 9th, Porter
number
Hodge.
37.
Well, he's the guy they hope to
Horner.
turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Just
Ball inside.
missed. And that one fouled off. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. He's 2 outs away. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Swings through that.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the
0-1.
game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Left field. Reaches, but can't make the grab.
Good 2-strike
The batter,
hitting right there,
the catcher,
Boog. A bit of a lost
Cal
start for some, so that was
Raleigh.
nicely done to beat the odds. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped right center field. And it hits the fence. Merrill around third. He will score.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. This one is over. Ray with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.